Heyo everybody, Haku here with my reaction or read through for Kubera chapters 33, 34, and 35, or the last three chapters of the Golden Knight. Sorry it's been a while, I'll hopefully try not to be so long until the next one. I went for both this and Omniscient Reader before going back to before going back to doing these videos. I went and reread all up to where we are here for this and for Omniscient Reader, and there were just so many things that I ran into that I was like, I really want to talk about this, like to discuss this more in depth. So before the next reaction, I might do some more reviews. I kind of want to do reviews for the stuff I've already read before getting too much further ahead, just because there's so much to talk about, really. But yeah, before getting into it, last time we got a lot. We kind of learned why the section's called the Golden Knight. It's the name of the bracelet that Lee's got, and the bracelet is an artifact, like a holy artifact that's, I don't know like what the exact translation should be, but an item given to the humans by the gods. It has the first like owner's name on it, which is Anan or Enan. So that's the first person who wielded it. And basically it's stuck on Lee's now, draining power from her, but it's supposed to be like meant to hold back a god's strength so that they don't destroy things. And basically there are four options for getting it off. She can cut off her arm, she can die, she can talk to a fifth mind god or fifth Zen god, people were saying is a better translation of it. And that's like the strongest 12. Are there fourth Zen? Is this like a ranking system, or is fifth Zen just what they call the top 12? I don't know if it's like a ranking system like S class or A class or whatever. But get one of them to take it off, which the guy she met that was formerly the kid but then grew up, challenged her to a race and everything, it's very much implied that he's the one that gave the bracelet to humanity, and that yeah, he's one of the fifth Zen gods. Or she can go and find the Earth Priest, because the original person who it was given to, because the god had carried it around so much, it accrued so much divine power that it turned a fighter into a priest, and they became the first Earth Priest. So find the current Earth Priest and they should be able to take it off. But the Earth Priest is going to be on the opposite side of the planet, which was like 20,000 kilometers away, which means it's like the size of the actual Earth. But I'm pretty sure they said, like, I'm pretty sure from what I read in the blog post, like before this, I call it blog post, so used to Tower of God. From what I read in that leading up to this, like further reviews and stuff, so I haven't read any of the recent ones or anything. But in the first few chapters, I thought they said that the planet only had like 6 cities on it or something. And if that's the case, like, how do you only have 6 cities and yet it's like the size of the actual real life Earth? So yeah, no clue. But either way, right at the end, a bunch of Shuras showed up. Shuras, not sure. Not sure what the plural should be. But yeah, that's where we left off. As was the case kind of last time, I'm not going to be able to show the chapters anymore because I want these videos to actually be up. I want them to actually not get taken down and stay up so that you can actually watch them. So yeah, I'm just going to have like the chapter up in the corner, and let's go ahead and read. We have the Golden Knight Part 7. I've heard that the bigger and more colorful Shuras are, the stronger they are. Well, that answered my question about the plurality. Then that one must be the leader. And we have a crash. Chapter 33 of the Golden Knight, Part 7. And it hits into the ground. Huh? How did I dodge that just now? It feels like I blinked out for a second. Oh, so it's like when she was up on the cliff and she blinked out and then got back down to the ground. No, this isn't the time to be wondering about that. Seeing that it just tried to attack me, it must be a Shura that eats humans. You jerk, you're dead meat. She punches it, but now she's probably going to be weakened because of the bracelet. Huh? And then it roars. Damn it, I forgot I had the bracelet on. Damn it, I should have ran instead of hitting it. And then the guy grabs her. What the? I don't think his name has been said yet. If it has, I'm sorry, even though I just reread, I don't remember it. Is popping out of nowhere with a straight face a specialty? Or being with him isn't good for my heart? Why would you rush out without learning how to use the bracelet? Are you planning to die without my permission? Oh, learning. Hold on, what do you mean a permission to die? Why do I need to get permission from a thief like you whether I die or not? You're really weird, you know that. Every word that comes out of your mouth is testing my patience. Anyway, just tell me how to use the bracelet. There isn't any time to... And then... Oh? They're shaking? Huh? Oh, what's happening? Is this magic? I never knew there was this kind of magic. How fascinating. But when did he recite the spell? That bracelet restricts physical strength by using the mind. Depending on your state of mind, you could use your normal strength, or even more than that without taking off the bracelet. Your mind, not your body. Do you understand? Hey. Body or mind, whatever. If you can use magic like that, just get them all yourself. Why are you explaining how to use a bracelet in a situation like this? He just drops her. He has no manners whatsoever. Hey, if it's bothersome to kill them, let's just run away while the magic... Huh? He's gone. He isn't gone, just kind of far away. Wow, how could you run away by yourself? What are you talking about? I'm just watching you. Go fight already. God, the first thing I'm gonna do when I get stronger is beat the hell out of that bastard. Anyway, in this weakened state, I can't fight or run away. I need to do something about this bracelet first. I'll give it a try since I have nothing to lose. I'm getting stronger. Stronger. Okay, also, yeah, the bracelet is supposed to, like, because it has the divine affinity or whatever, give you more ability to use magic, I think. Maybe this isn't the way to do it. How am I supposed to do this? And she wobbles. What the? The bracelet turned gold. That aside, it got a lot heavier. Did I get weaker instead of getting stronger? What the hell, I can't even lift my own arm. If the magic wears off now, the Shuras are gonna attack me. Arm, please, let me lift you. I did it. And then she slaps it, and it screeches and flies away. What is this? All I did was lift my arm. Let's say the Shura accidentally got hit running into me, but did I just attack with my hand? Not with my fist, but just like this? And it knocked it out with my bare hands? Wow, I'm really strong. Was I always this strong? I did recently think I got stronger, but was that why the doorknob broke that day? Let's make sure of it by getting another one. And then it fires a beam. Uh-oh, crap, I can't use any magic. And the bracelet turns black this time. And it looks like it's blocking for her. That was crazy, it just disappeared. Or it's absorbing the attack. Is this a special skill of the bracelet? This thing is much greater than it looks. If I get to control it, I won't need to envy Asha. That turned back into junk. What do? The spells must have worn off as well. I need some time to concentrate and turn the bracelet into gold again. Hey, can you use that magic one more time? And he's gone now. He's gone. I knew he would run away by himself. All he did was watch. What an asshole. It seems you do have the potential to use the bracelet properly. You should be glad that you didn't completely disappoint me. Now I've decided to observe you a little longer. Hey, your hand. Why is it on my head? Your serious face won't do much for messing up my hair like this. And then another Shura is coming towards them and falls to the ground. So I guess if you gave it to the Earth Priest, is he like God of Earth then? And that's how he's like drawing them in with gravity or something like that? Yeah, it like collapses into a crater. What was that? Was that magic as well? How amazing. Magic. Whenever you see something extraordinary, you assume it's magic. You have so much to learn. It's a shame that I can't always be by your side. You'll have to learn the rest on your own. For a second, I thought there was something wrong with my eyes. So it's interesting, okay. So when he uses that, his hair turns gold. I guess maybe it's similar to the way that the bracelet was gray before and turned gold when she used the strength. So I wonder if his hair turns black when he uses, like, absorbing power or what the deal is. But it also explains, like, why it's called the Golden Knight. And maybe he also is, in a way, the Golden Knight. For a second I thought there was something wrong with my eyes, but there was nothing wrong with my eyes. But he really was glowing. To be continued. Okay, that was good. That was a good chapter. I mean, it was mostly just her fighting, learning to use the bracelet. Yeah, there's not much to talk about yet. Let's get into the next one and see what happens. Alright, chapter 34. Hey, stop it. I said stop it, and he's still messing with her hair. Gosh, I told you to stop doing that. What's so interesting about curly hair that makes you want to keep touching it? Your hair's more interesting. Its color just changed, or your hair's more interesting. Its color just changed, along with your pupils and eyebrows and eyelashes. How in the world did you do that? Magic? Just like he said, just assuming everything is magic. A magic item, or did you put on a wig and contact lenses really fast? Oh, this? It's already that time of day. Huh? What does your hair have to do with the time? Duh, why do you keep touching my hair? It feels nice, and it's very convenient, or a very convenient height to touch. Is he bragging that he's tall? If he doesn't take his hand off in 3 seconds, I'm going to call him a pervert. And then he stares at her. There's a certain kind of holy magic that strengthens the magician and makes them glow with a golden light. Wow, really? So that's how you changed colors? No, it's a bit different. That magic's an extremely simplified version of the original. Usually, it's used to strengthen one part of the body rather than the whole. Strengthening the whole body uses up too much vigor, causing the magician to be exhausted fast. But of course, that's only for normal people. I become like this every night, but it doesn't exhaust me at all. And then we have the Golden Knight 8. I see. Okay, so that means you strengthen your hair, eyes, and eyebrows every night. Huh. You must have a lot of time on your hands. No, the color change is just an option. Maybe you strengthen your hair at night so you won't become bald. Anyways, we should get going. It's getting dark already, and I need to make her birthday present. Huh? I'm done for. I knew I was missing something. What happened to Asha's birthday present? What am I going to do? And then, oh yeah, because she said, oh man, she said, was it chapter 6 of The Golden Knight? Where she was like, why do I feel like I'm missing something from my right hand? And at the time when I was rereading, I was like, I don't know what she means. Is it because she dropped the bracelet from her hands onto her wrist? But no, she dropped the present. That's why. That's what she was referencing. Is this what you're looking for? My curry mushroom. I picked it up on the road. Wow, thank you so much. May the gods bless you. You're going to take this, but not the jewelry. If you want, I'll give you thousands of these. What? Don't tell me you stole this too. Please, God, anything but that. Pretend you never heard that. Okay, then let's hurry up and get going. You mean together, but you walk too slow. Huh? Then go ahead first. It must be nice to be so fast. If you aren't going to carry me, stop trying to pick a fight and leave already. Okay, I will. And he picks her up. What are you doing? I'm going to carry you. I was just saying it. I didn't really mean it. Put me down or I'm going to pull your hair out. Okay, hair or not, hold on tight. The wind's going to be pretty strong. Let me down, and then are they just going to basically instant transportation? What just happened? The wind got strong all of a sudden? No, it stopped. And they're back at the city. Oh my goodness. We're already here, but it felt like just a few steps. What was that? You used magic, again, assuming everything is magic. But I didn't hear you recite a spell. By any chance, did you use a magic item? If it was a magic item, it must be a really expensive one. Did you use it during our race too? That's not fair. I was running as hard as I could. Oh right, we can't come straight back to the city. We have to bring back the box. Wow, we got here in a few seconds. When did you get that? Oh, and he has it as well. Get down first. Alrighty. Then, I just need to take this thing to the creation shop or whatever it is. It's kind of heavy. The bracelet is off. I kept trying to use it, but it wouldn't work. That's because you used up all of your vigor by using powers beyond what you're normally capable of. Then, could you deliver this to the store? It'll only take a step or two for you. Did you forget? You're the one who insisted on bringing the box back here. Alright, I'll do it somehow. You may attend to your business now. Wondering why she always asks for a favor just once. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, thank you. You chased away the thieves, defeated the Shuras, and carried me back to the city. Along with that, you brought the box back here as well. Thank you for helping me when you had nothing to gain from it. I know, you know I was half kidding when I called you a thief, right? You aren't a thief, but a magician who uses a lot of magic that I've never heard of. Anyway, I think that you're a very good person. You're bad. Very bad. You know what? Not a single day goes by without thinking things like this. If only my father didn't give me your name. If only you didn't find me. So is that the god Kubera that was mentioned before? I was thinking... Interesting. I was not thinking that would be the god Kubera. At all. Like, from the description, I thought he was going to be, like, even bigger and more bulky, and I thought his hair was probably going to look like Lisa's. If only the first day we met I died. Then I would have been so much happier than I am now. And we're getting a look of future Lise. It's regretful. Listen well, kid. I've come to kill you. But after checking out your potential, I've decided to let you live. Right! Because in the last chapters he said you're wasting the power of the name. I thought that was again just because he was a god, not because he was Kubera. However, the road you take will make you regret that you didn't die today. So it's interesting. That makes me so interested in what's going to happen in the next 500 plus chapters. Like, why? What happens from here that she wanted to die at this point in the story? So, I'll let you choose your path. Will you choose to live a desperate life full of regret, or will you take the easy way out and choose to die here? To be continued, and we have one more chapter of the Golden Knight. That is extremely interesting. I was not expecting him to be Kubera, or even for us to see Kubera this early in the series. Like, this is huge. Like, this is, like, massive. This is, like, the turning point where, like, it just makes me interested, because the story has been, I mean, sure, people have died, but, like, it all depends on how you present it. Like, something could just be high school drama, and it could be, like, so serious and, you know, dramatic. Depending on how it's presented. Sure, there have been a bunch of people dying, like the Slaughter River Village and all, but it's generally been presented in, like, more of a lighthearted comedic way. So it's interesting to see, like, how the series goes that she's going to have wanted to die here. And, like, what does that mean for, like, are we going to just watch Lise as a character from now on and be like, man, she's worse off as a person than she was here at the beginning? That's so interesting. That's so interesting. Okay, we got one more chapter, though. Okay, we're finishing things off with the 9th part, Golden Knight, chapter 35. How much did you see when you used your insight on me? What kind of... Okay, so we're still continuing with this. That's so interesting. What kind of future did you see? One thing is for certain. You've not seen the most important part. If you've seen the most important part, then you wouldn't have given me the chance to choose. Okay, so is the important part that she's going to show up to, like, kill the gods or something at some point? Interesting. Alright. Chapter 35, The Golden Knight 9. What is he saying? I thought he was a good guy, but why is he acting like this all of a sudden? Is he serious about killing me? Should I run away? Is it even possible for me to run from him? Hey, can you back off a little? You don't need to be so close. I can hear you just fine. Fine, I'll back off. It's not like you can run away from me. Happy? Now answer me, from a distance. I know you're fast and all, but now this is quite insulting, treating me like a turtle. If you want me to get close again? No. Well, my answer's pretty obvious. Whether I end up regretting or not, I'd like to think about it then. A living person can always choose to die, but a dead person can't come back to life, right? Only an idiot would choose to die in advance. What a fantastic answer. Good thing it wasn't a hard question. Who knew you would give such a normal answer? Who knew? But kid, your answer only works in the case of other people. You cannot die whenever you want. What kind of weird thing's he gonna say now? I'm the one who decides if you live or die. I specifically gave you the chance to choose this time. Normally, you wouldn't have the right to choose. Wow, this guy's getting more and more absurd. What does he have to do with me dying or not? Excuse me. I see that you're joking around because you're bored, but I don't have time for this. You should go now. Since I'm done thanking you, I'm gonna be in trouble if I'm not back soon. Huh? I can't lift my feet. What the? Is there gum stuck on my shoe or what? No, that wouldn't be strong enough to hold my feet. Do I look like I'm joking? Stop popping out of nowhere. I'm gonna get a heart attack. Don't get so scared. It's not like I'm as close as earlier. How can I not get scared? You keep saying things like killing me. Then, all you have to do is say that you want to live. Say that you'll keep living, even if you'll regret it later. Then, I won't only not kill you today, but I'll also protect you from now on so that you don't die. Should I just say it? But something smells fishy. The stuff he said about regretting and not having the right to choose. He probably made it all up, but it still feels weird. Hold on, let me think. And then, what's wrong, child? This man isn't letting me go home. Man? Yeah, this man right here. And he turned back into a kid. What a small man. Tag, no, you're it. Oh, you were playing tag, huh? Even though it's troublesome, it's good to spend time with kids. We were once like that, you know. You were it all the time. And then, again, those characters look like they had somewhat important-ish looking designs. Are they going to randomly show up again at some point? In the middle of processing. Hey, you! Processing complete. Rationality lost. Beauty MIA. You're that kid from earlier. You want to die? You used some magic item that made yourself heavier to make fun of me, and now you pretended to be an adult? I can't believe it. I can't believe I was being respectful to a kid like you. You little... Feet still won't move. You change your attitude towards me just because my appearance changed. I guess you're weak to someone strong, and strong to the weak. It's not good to have that kind of attitude, but since you're still young... Hey, you better take this adhesive magic off right now. If you don't release me on the count of 3, I'm gonna take off my shoes and teach you a lesson. Don't you ever think that this young appearance could be the fake one? I understand that a kid becoming an adult, but an adult becoming a kid. Isn't that a little weird? There's no reason to become a kid unless you want to look up girl skirts or do something perverted like that. The reason for transforming into a kid is not to catch any attention. This appearance is better for doing things without people staring at me. Okay, I get it. Your normal appearance attracts too much attention, huh? That's so snobby of you. You're so confident that you're going to get noticed. Isn't that a bit embarrassing? I want to bury you on this spot instead of giving you the chance to choose. Bury? What do you mean? I'll let it slide this time since I said I'd let you choose. But today, I don't have the time to wait for your answer. Besides that, you seem too young. Next time we meet, I'll ask you the same question once more. So until then, you should think about it long and hard. This is interesting. So is it going to be a thing where at various points throughout her life, he shows up and it's like she can only die? If that's the point or purpose of the story, that's an interesting story where the main character can only die at these intervals and only if they choose to. So it's like whenever he shows up, she gets the choice, and it's like, does she choose to die or does she choose to keep living, knowing that she can't die unless he shows back up again? That's interesting. What? He's leaving after saying all of that nonsense. It's good that I can move my feet again, but what he said is bothering me. Right. If I know his name, I can ask other magicians and get some information on him. Hey, before you leave, at least tell me your name. I'm Lise. What's your name? I don't think that's your name. How does he know? I never said anything about my name. No need to be surprised. Using an alias is a good thing. You should keep doing that. I see. Okay. No, not I see. He's really suspicious. He isn't even telling me his name. Is there any way to find out more about him? Oh, right, the cool magic I saw today. I should ask around about it. Then I might be able to find out more. I forgot to tell you something important. The things that you saw today, which you thought were magic, don't go around talking about them. I might decide not to let a blabbermouth kid live. I won't say a word. Who said I would? Scared right away? You truly are young. Don't die until we meet again, kid. Huh? I think he just smiled, and then he leaves. Or did I see wrong? Alright. And then I see that you're closed. I have no time to wait, so I'll leave the box here. I'll return the bracelet later. I'm very sorry. I'm so tired. I managed to turn on the bracelet and move the box, but I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I'm hungry. No, I need to sleep first. It's time for you to lose an ear, says Asha, lurking. Birthday present. Birthday present. You shouldn't have, but I'll just take a look. What is it? And also, it might just be the way the sleeve is hanging. It looked like Asha had two arms there. You shouldn't have, but I'll just take a look. What is it? It's too late right now, but I'll make it for you tomorrow with this wonderful curry mushroom. Huh? Of course, I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. What were you thinking when you don't even have money to buy a present? Do you know how many soldiers were looking for you in the city? You should have just stayed put as I told you to. Asha, I think I'm really stupid. Yes, you are really stupid for sure. It's good that you finally realized. I keep losing everything. I've lost everything precious to me, but I thought I wouldn't be able to live on if I had nothing precious left, so I wanted to make new precious things. That's why I was trying harder, and that's why I wanted to give you a birthday present, but I ended up losing the present as well. I thought I told you not to complain in front of me. No, I wasn't complaining, I was just talking to myself, talking to the wall. Hi, wall. You look really ugly when you cry. You usually have a human face at least. What? So, don't cry. Let's just say that I got the present. Asha. Anyway, go to sleep. We're going to be busy tomorrow since we have to get ready to leave. We're leaving to where? If rumors spread, people will bother us and it'll be annoying. I don't have a big mouth. I won't say a word. I just want to know where we're headed to. Tell me. Calibloom. I see, it's Calibloom. That place sounds kind of familiar. Miss Asha, I worship you. You take pity on this pitiful servant and take her to Calibloom. I'm only going to because I have to visit the Temple of Chaos. I don't know anything about the Temple of Chaos, but Calibloom, oh yes, Calibloom. I think you need to get some sleep. And then, wasn't Calibloom where the headquarters of the magic place was? Or am I just remembering the test arc incorrectly? So you were here. I've been looking for you. There's no way Marina would have missed you if you were here. Where have you been? I had a lot on my mind, so I went for a walk. Really? That's a relief. I thought you went to Atera by yourself because of our fight yesterday, ignoring my opinion completely. You don't trust me, Gandharva. Trust? After so much blood has been drawn between us, you expect trust to be gained overnight? Don't forget that the only reason I'm by your side is to find out if my daughter is alive. If she is alive, I may start to trust you for helping me find her, but if it's the opposite, that'll be the end. Understood? Our relationship lies upon the possibility of my daughter being alive. Never forget, Kubera. And then to be continued, next chapter, The Past I Yearn For. This series has been really good. Like, again, the presentation has just been like lighthearted and comedic, but it's, I don't know, and like the action isn't really serious or anything. And the world building is interesting so far, but it's not crazy. It's just mostly just character work, just character stuff. Those were a good 3 chapters. All in all, I think the Golden Knight itself, like overall, was really, really, really good. So yeah, like I said, before the next read through, I might do some more reviewing just because I want to talk more in depth. But yeah, just where we are now, just what we got here was just really good. But yeah, with all that in mind, thank you so much for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of these 3 chapters, my thoughts and reaction to them. Follow or like comment down there, we can talk down there. Subscribe if you want to for this and much more. Follow on Twitter if you want, or if you want a link to the Discord server, it's free and open for anyone. I'm always willing to talk here or on Twitter or on Discord. I try to talk to everybody the best I can all the time. And if you want to help support the channel on Patreon or by becoming a channel member, just hit join down below, or it's patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. With the way that I haven't been able to do videos much lately, I almost feel bad. I feel like I'm not doing enough, even though I've said before I can't right now. But thank you to people who are already patrons and members. Thank you so much. Like, especially during this time when I'm not making videos, basically. Thank you so much to Chosen Regular Evan Holly, Magical Girl FR Nono and Waryun, Cheriton Student David Langstaff, and Slayer Candidate SG. Thank you so much to all of you, and thank you to all of you for watching. I'm really excited to get to continue on, so hopefully it won't be as long a wait next time. But either way, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.